Life in prison, but a chance for parole. That's the sentence for one of the two shooters who opened fire inside STEM School Highlands Ranch. Under a plea deal, Alec McKinney had pleaded guilty to a reduced number of felonies, including first-degree murder. That murder charge was for the death of Kendrick Castillo. Kendrick shot and killed, as we know, trying to protect his schoolmates. Kendrick's dad and other victims testified tearfully in court about what they have lived through because of the attack. The Castillos say they will never forgive the shooters for killing their son. CBS 4's Karen Morford joining us now live. And Karen, you heard from them after the sentencing. Do the Castillos feel like they got justice for their son today?
Well, Jim, the Castillos, the other families in court today, the students in court today, they wanted McKinney to stay in prison for the rest of his life, and that likely won't happen with today's sentence as he was given the opportunity for parole. Kendrick Castillo's father says it's not a surprise because of how our juvenile justice system works, but it's something that he would like to see changed. A little more than a year has passed since Kendrick Castillo was killed in the shooting at STEM School Highlands Ranch. For his family, no amount of time will soften the pain of that loss.
My wife and I will never have closure. We'll never find peace.
Both John Castillo and his wife Maria were direct when addressing the court, telling Alec McKinney they will never forgive. They, along with dozens of other families, wanted to see him spend the rest of his life behind bars. Instead, the defendant was given life with the possibility of parole.
It was what's to be expected from our juvenile system. I mean, nothing more, nothing less. I mean, it is what it is.
District Attorney George Brockler says the sentence handed down doesn't carry the same weight as the maximum, which would have added more than 400 years.
Kendrick Castillo was murdered, but the goal was to murder everybody in that room. They pulled the trigger 13 separate times.
Castillo says his son was his life, and now that he's gone, he's had to find new purpose, leading to a life of activism for school safety and an ongoing fight for change.
There has to be an end. There has to be justice. There has to be protectors allowed to protect.
Now, the co-defendant in this case is also currently going through the court system and is expected to go to trial. He's an adult, so Brockler says in that case they will be going after life without the chance of parole in that case. For now, live in Castle Rock, Karen Morford covering Colorado First.
Karen, thank you. And in